In a quiet little town nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Ethan. Like most people around him, he worked hard, paid his bills, and went about life in a routine that felt safe but uninspired. He spent his days at a cozy little bookstore, stacking shelves and chatting with customers. It was a job he enjoyed, but deep down, he felt something was missing, something he couldn't quite put into words. Then, one rainy afternoon, everything changed. The day had been slow, with only a few customers trickling in. As Ethan adjusted a stack of novels, the bell over the door jingled, and an elderly man stepped inside, shaking the raindrops from his coat. He wandered through the aisles, finally stopping at a book on photography. When he brought it to the counter, he looked at Ethan with knowing eyes and asked, "Do you ever feel like life is just passing you by?" Ethan hesitated. It was such a simple question, yet it hit him like a wave. After a moment he nodded. The old man smiled. "Sometimes all it takes is one small decision to change everything." Those words clung to Ethan's mind long after the man had left. That evening, instead of heading straight home like usual, he took a different route. For years, he had passed by a small art gallery without giving it a second thought. But that night, curiosity pulled him through its doors. Inside, an exhibit of breathtaking landscape photography filled the room. Vast mountains, winding rivers, sunrises that seemed to set the sky on fire. Each image told a story, stirring something deep within him. Standing there, he felt something he hadn't in a long time: excitement, a longing for something more. And that's when he made a decision. A small one, but one that would change everything. The next day, Ethan bought a second-hand camera from a local shop. At first, he had no idea what he was doing, but that didn't matter. He started taking pictures of his town, capturing little moments he had overlooked before. The way the morning light hit the cobblestone streets, the laughter of children in the park, the stillness of the hills at dusk. He joined online forums, watched tutorials, and experimented with editing. Slowly, his confidence grew. Then, something unexpected happened. One of his photos, a sunrise painting the sky in shades of gold, won a regional photography contest. The prize? A week-long workshop in the mountains, surrounded by professionals. Ethan almost didn't go. It meant stepping out of his comfort zone, taking time off work, venturing into the unknown. But then he remembered the old man's words. So, he went. That week changed everything. He learned from experts, formed connections, and discovered a passion that felt more like a calling. The moment he returned home, he knew he couldn't go back to his old life. Within a year, photography had become more than just a hobby. It was his career. He left the bookstore, started freelancing, and soon found himself traveling to places he had only dreamed of. Looking back, Ethan realized that his entire journey, the one that had led him to a life of adventure, creativity, and purpose, had started with a single, seemingly insignificant choice. Buying that camera had set off a chain reaction that transformed everything. And isn't that how life works? Sometimes, the smallest decisions lead to the most extraordinary outcomes. We just have to be willing to take that first step. So, if you've been waiting for a sign, consider this it. Make that choice, take that chance. You never know where it might lead. Your whole life could change in the most beautiful way. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Share this with someone who needs a little inspiration today. Remember, one small decision could change everything. See you in the next one.